What's going on? It's Hag T and it's time once again for the Yet to Be Named podcast, and I know what you're all thinking, all six of you. Hasn't it been a while? Why, yes, it has, and I'll tell you why. It's because I've been lazy for, 25 years or so, and I haven't been very serious about this, but hopefully I am back with a vengeance. Now, today, well, first off, there are too many things that have happened in my life to kind of wrap it all up in one podcast here, but first off, I'm just going to say that I am trying to run out of breath, and I'm doing a good job of it. No, I'm trying to cut these down a little bit and make them shorter, because I know it's a struggle to try to listen to me for an hour and a half, which honestly, the fact that any of you choose to listen to me at all is, well, a miracle, to be honest. So, I'm going to try to cut these down to about 10-15 minutes each. And so today, I just wanted to say, stop caring what people think about you. Now, I know you're like, Hagen, you are the epitome of those words, but why would I do that? Well, because life is just overall more enjoyable if you do. That was probably a disgusting noise. Now, life is just overall more enjoyable. For instance, when I decided to have a braided beard, am I just the worst person to give advice ever or what? So, by having a braided beard, I know that it was not attractive, and that did not bother me in the least, because neither is the rest of me. But actually, through doing that, it opened up a whole different window of, it showed me, like, who actual nice people were, and then the people that you would think that were nice weren't so much so. And how do I even explain that? Like, working for an eye doctor and having a braided beard, it was like there were a lot of, how do I even say, like, upper middle class people that you would expect, decent people. Not so much. Not all of them. Some of them. And really, money class-wise, that doesn't have anything to do with how nice some people are, but, like, some people that I would have judged were actually super nice to me, and then some people that I would have been like, oh, you're not gonna, I don't know. You seem like a decent person, and they were not. So, I should write these things down, because I think about it in the shower, and then I can't remember what my point was. But, through having a braided beard, I learned some people were nice and some were not. And you can never tell who those people are going to be until you start talking to them and have a braided beard. Why else should you not care? So, there's like a certain extent as to why, or like how, you shouldn't care what people think about you. Like, for instance, if you think you need to live in your parents' basement and chase a hopeless dream that will overall end up bankrupting you, well, I'm already there, so yeah, I am the worst person to give advice, really. But no, you should do things like that if you feel that that's right for you. Like, well, life isn't one size fits all, and who cares what other people think? Am I making any sense? It don't make sense in here. I'm pointing to my head right now. But yeah, things like that, or like, if you're a bearded guy and you want to go to a Taylor Swift concert, you don't have to take a girl. In fact, you can take a guy with an even stronger beard than you have. Shout out to Dusty. That is exactly what I did. And it was enjoyable. It was great. And I would have never done it if I had listened to what everybody says about Taylor Swift. To me, anyway. And things like that. Yeah, if it matters to you, if you like it, who cares what other people think? Now, examples of when you shouldn't not care what people think, like paying taxes. You can't just not do that because you don't care what people think about you, because they're going to kick in your door and arrest you. Or showering. Showering, that's a big one. That's something that you should care about. 6 showers a week minimum. Use a shower frequently and thoroughly, please. Wow. Because if I can smell you before I can see you, that's like, those are the characteristics of a bear. I've never been walking through like an airport and smelled someone and thought like, did they just open up an Abercrombie and Fitch store? No, it's always like, is there a dead raccoon in here? Just do it. Be hygienic, please. That's like my one public service announcement for the week anyway. Another example of why you can't just not care what people think in some instances, like sticking your arm down the ball return at a bowling alley. You should not be doing that. And I was thinking about this the other day. How many people did that before they started putting those signs up not to do that? Was it just one person, like the coffee incident at McDonald's, or was it like an epidemic of people just shoving appendages into the ball? It's like, what was the thought process? Like, this is like the opposite end of a black hole where things come out of. Like, this is a continuously moving machine that shoots out civilization's, current civilization's closest thing to a cannonball, and I'm just gonna stick my face in there. I don't know who those signs are for, but those are the kind of people that you should just kind of let it happen, I think. Anyway, this has been 5 minutes. Okay, well, I have to keep getting ready for work here, so I'm just going to leave it at that. It's just a quick little taste of what is yet to come. It's Constant Nonsense. That might be a good name. I think I might just never name this thing so I can keep bringing up random garbage names. Yeah, anyway, so have a good day, everybody, and I will talk to you again soon. I'm back, baby!